Welcome back to Handlebar Cyclery. My name is Jethro, and I'm here to give you a tour on choosing your shoes and pedals. Today we're going to talk about why it's important to choose properly the right type of cycling shoe as well as pedals for the particular type of riding you'll be doing. The reason why it's important to choose the right type of shoe for your cycling is to get the best performance out of the equipment that you have for the riding that you're doing. For instance, you wouldn't want to take a mountain bike style shoe which is heavy, has a lot of traction, and use this for your triathlons or road racing. Reason being, it's not aerodynamic, it's heavy, and it's not going to give you the exact support and fit that you would want to race in. For instance, you wouldn't want to use a triathlon shoe or a road bike shoe to go off-road in. A couple reasons are, granted they are aerodynamic, but if you were to have to get off and walk on the trail, you have no traction whatsoever. These are strictly to help you in aerodynamics for speed and your performance while racing. So therefore, walking in mud and on tree limbs, this is not the most optimized shoe for that particular type of riding. A few different types of shoes that we have would be, if you're going to do spin class at the gym, you can use your typical road shoe, but if you're wanting something you can walk from the locker room to the actual spin bike, a nice choice of shoe is actually a shoe that looks and feels just as a tennis shoe. The only difference is that the cleat is going to be hidden with up inside, so you can walk around without the clacking noise of the cleat making to the ground. Which you can also use these out through the neighborhood, out on the road, as well as on the trails, so you'll have that nice traction. If you're going to be doing more of a mountain bike and trails riding, to get the proper support and the best fit for your foot and best performance while out on the trails, I would suggest a mountain bike specific shoe. If you do have to get off and climb over obstacles, you're going to have nice traction. On some models you are able to add spikes to get a better grip going over some of the debris that might be in your way. Looking into road shoes, your entry level is going to be a plastic composite, but you're going to have the option for different types of pedal selections on there. So you can go SPD or clipless on there. It's going to be a little bit heavier, different type of strapping on it, and ventilation that'll help you perform and breathe while you're out riding. The next other type of shoe is going to be a tri-specific shoe. It's designed for your transition when you come out of the swim and get onto the bike. You'll be able to easily have it set up in your transition station ready for you to get on. These shoes you particularly don't need to wear socks. If you slip right into them, throw that strap down, jump on your bike, and start riding. When you come off the bike, you're able to throw it off, get the shoe off quickly, and into your running shoes, and off onto the last leg of your triathlon. On your high-end road racing shoes, it's going to end up being a full carbon sole. It's a lot lighter material, a lot more durable. There won't be any flex in this sole, so you get your maximized power to that pedal without any power loss whatsoever. The importance in choosing the right type of pedal will actually help you perform or not perform to your expectancy. For instance, if you're going to be doing urban cycling or light trails, you'll have a few choices to choose from. They're going to be a bit heavier, but they are double-sided, but they will be easy to clip in and out for you. Like we explained earlier, they would actually typically go with this style shoe, so you can walk around off the bike when you're not actually riding. Once you get more in depth into mountain biking, heavy trail, single track racing and riding, pedals are going to be lighter, a lot more aerodynamic, and a better platform for your foot to be connected to, so you get the best performance while out there enjoying your life. In road shoes, in the pedals, you'll start out with the light action, so it's actually going to be, for beginners, it's going to be a lot easier to click in and out of these shoes. So it's not like someone out on the track where they're going to be locked in and fixed really tight. You won't have to be scared about that. It's going to be real simple for you to clip out, so that fear of falling, you can let go of that. When you get up into the different pedals for racing, the tension rate gets a lot higher, so it'll become a lot harder for you to click out. But when you're racing and doing triathlons, you want that connection, so you want any kind of flex in that aspect of your platform. You want to make sure you have a solid foundation, so your power plant is transferring that pedal into that crane, to that rear cassette, and projecting you forward to that finish that you're after.
Go.
Now we've gone over shoes and pedals, I just wanted to show you some of the types of cleats that go along with the pedals of your choice. For instance, your entry-level cycling shoes, your spin class and mountain bike and trekking pedals will actually use an SPD metal cleat that looks like a 2-leaf clover. It's real easy for you to click in and out, and they last quite some time because you're going to be walking on harsh ground. Typically it's not going to be used for your racing due to the fact that it's not the best optimized choice for pedaling due to the flex that it would allow in your shoe. For your racing and your road biking and your triathlons, you typically use this type of SPL clip, which is going to be mounted to the bottom of your shoe in 3 different points, which indicates it's going to have a better connection to your shoe, not allowing that flex, so that power that you transfer into your crane goes to that rear wheel and guides you forward to that finish.
1.
Thank you again for stopping in, watching the video about shoes and pedals. If you have any questions, feel free to call us up at the store or email us for any questions. We'd be glad to help you out in deciding what type of shoe and pedal would be best for your cycling that you are ready to encounter. Stop in at any time and see us. If I don't see you in the store, I'll see you on the road. Thanks again. My name is Jethro. Have a great day.